And welcome back everyone back to the Minecraft Skyblock Survival Series. Last time we made some good progress doing a bunch of ordinary stuff, and it was obviously the greatest video that I ever watched. Today I'm using this as an opportunity to ignore my real life responsibilities, as we all do when playing video games, because I definitely don't have an interview in like, I don't know, 9 hours or something, and I should be asleep. That wouldn't be me. I'm a normal person who does things as they're supposed to. But anyway, in terms of things that matter, the skyblogging. We got some normal tasks to do today. Gotta enjoy collecting all of the resources that we have on our island, and of course, expanding the farms that we already have. You know, we got cactus, sugarcane, pumpkin, and melon, mob farm, so, you know, and of course trees. So we're doing pretty good. We're almost getting to the point where we're actually rich. At least we're at the point where we're no longer starving anymore, which is kind of good to hear, because, you know, previously I would have to commit one, two, slip off the map, and then I would be swimming with the void fishies, which are not something that you usually see, but it is. You usually see it when you are asphyxiating due to lack of oxygen down below. It's really weird to think that you can just fall into a void because you think this is an Earth, you know? Because even in a normal Minecraft world without the skyblock, after bedrock is just a void. So, like, the flat Earth theory is real, because in flat Earth theory, you know, there would be both space above and below the Earth. So it is confirmed the Earth is actually a trapezoidal prism. Not really, it's really just a rhombus sitting on the ground. So that's what it is. Not very thick too, considering what the back spell has, like 320 or something, goes down to like -60. It's not like you can go up to like 5,007 blocks with a elytra if you know what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. But one thing I did want to potentially get moving on is the nether arc. You know, gold farm could be great. So time to punch the cacti, because you know, they grew a bit, so I can spread the pyramid. That's what it's called. But also, I don't need the mobs over there to do their job, because if I need iron for just iron reasons, you know. The reason I just planted you like 2.5 seconds ago. How are you already grown? Buying iron to fuel my ego. I mean, to like a shears or an extra bucket or something, to make things easier. And just for cool things, like a cauldron or something, so I could pretend I'm a witch, because that's what I am. Okay, I guess we're gonna punch this tree, because, you know, not like anyone's got anything to do. So, perfect. All right. I wish there was more sand. I wish I could make like a bunch of TNT and blow myself up. I send myself to Mars. That would be pretty epic and cool. Do I not have sticks? Usually I use sticks because of the thing. You know the thing, right? Is this the music not? It's supposed to be going. Alright. No, we might volume lower. I just can't hear anything. Okay, so mob farm. Pray that the mob gives me the mob. That's what I meant to say. I'm going to duplicate one of these and make a mob farm over somewhere else that has this drops and gives me the spawn. I don't really need the drop. I don't need the experience with these mobs, realistically. It's not really something that is... I think like a hopper or something by making multiple of these mod farms. It's really not going to work out. Most of the trees are being trees, so the amount of materials I have to build with are pretty high. So my power one, but not my special bow. Can just continually put these together. Wow, I can't believe... Really, I put a 0 to 21 became 40. I didn't think Minecraft rounded like that, but I think that they exactly added the durability difference between those two. Okay, don't be wise, creeper. Don't blow up. Okay, are we done spawning? Which, oh yeah, I left as a mob spotter actually. Totally forgot about that, because I make the central column wider, because spiders getting stuck and spiders aren't spawning. And really, now I don't really need spiders per se that much. But, you know, would be nice. String is kind of useful. Wool is a useful block to have for making lavish things. We need colored wool. We can make green dye out of cacti, and then I also need to make a mushroom type farm, because I do have that as a block that exists. So things to be considered. But let me first make a platform in the nether, as I've been waffling about for 80 years, to see if more piglins can spawn. Again, it depends to see what biome I'm in by the nether smoke. and that will create harmony in my brain cells, and that's pretty good. So give me some of these. Oh, I don't know why I'm spamming that. Okay, perfect. Let's make a few more just to get a stack. So you can tell I'm very epic and definitely not out of it right now because I'm commentating at max velocity. So I don't know if I did skyblock because it was easy, but because it was, I think I could do it because it's easy. It also means that I'm just kind of out of it right here. What biome am I in? I'm probably the nether waste of space, given the color. I think that would make sense. But in theory, I should be able to change the biome by branching to certain areas. I don't really know if it matters if the biome is so different. I'm trying to make a platform here to expand my land to stand on, because eventually if I build a piglin farm, zombified pigman farm, that's important. I realize that many things can't spawn because of the slabs that I'm putting, so it's not like I'm going to start suddenly seeing pigmen out here. I do wonder if normal piglins can spawn. That would really be cool, because piglin trading would really revolutionize the amount of materials that I can get. Right, which is actually worth experimenting. So I will actually bring some normal blocks after I make the expanded area. Because, like, if, once again, if piglins can spawn, for whatever reason, they decide, you know what, I'm Swifty out here, let me make a gold farm, then we're bing chilling. So that will be epic. I know there's like a way to make a pigman farm that's different than a normal mob farm. But especially, well, it has to be because, well, simply put, I don't got no, what's it called? I come out water here. Which I guess you use lava to flush them out. So I don't really know how this works. I swear there's a way to do it. I'm getting some more normal blocks. I don't know why that portal is like fundamentally broken. Look at the way that it works. What is it? I do have blocks here. So now that I have space, let's see if I can force something to spawn. Man, I might not be able to find a full... There's gotta be a way to make a farm. There just has to be. I believe it to be true, so it is true. That's how it works. You know, we'll use our brain. Even if there's no one has made like an automated pig farm without lava or whatever. I'll figure it out. I remember building one back in the day when I was playing with some other people, and it involved a bunch of layers. I don't know if like pistons and stuff or whatever. A bunch of flat layers of land where piglins could spawn, and then somehow, I guess you would anger them, right? That's just it. Yeah, that's the way you do it. It is a manual pigman farm that you anger them and you force them to follow you into whether they have to fall down a pit. Okay, we're seeing how this works. It won't be full auto, but you know, I just described a potential possibility how this could work. Also, with these bogies, this is a spawn here because it's the platform, right? I want to see if I can kill them, because some goal would be nice, but once again, you gotta be careful here because they're just slabs, so gotta do that. Because you anger them and they can hit you back, you're screwed. Okay, I should be safe here. Yeah, I should get kill them here. Okay, never mind. There's one behind me, of course, but that's why we carry things that don't actually matter. Let's just see how much of our stuff remained there. Yeah, I guess one you spawned behind me. You actually, watch my stuff. All my stuff remained, and they're not angry anymore, so it actually doesn't really matter. My fishing rod was lost, but like once again, we're fixing the string problem soon. Did you spawn in the slab? No, you didn't. One of these are blocks. That's some unfortunate timing, though. Go back down there and we'll try this again. Okay, now they're spawning there too, so we can't really kill them anymore because of that. But it does confirm my suspicion. Okay, they're stuck there. If I build 3 up, I should... Not in dirt. It doesn't have my dirt on me. That would be very risky. I'm gonna go put the dirt back in the overworld because... You know... Kind of need that. So far, I was very glad that that didn't fall off the map. We can use wood here. Build 3 up. I guess I could have worn my armor too. Do I also want iron, because I think a shield is a very basic maneuver that would honestly solve a lot of issues. I cannot lie. Could win a lot more fights that way. Okay, I don't have my bucket. I didn't think I had my bucket on me, but you never really know with me. I like to throw my things away. I don't know if the conditional spawn is for piglins, though. Like, if it... Like, they should spawn, too, but it just blocks, right? But unless it needs to be, like, a certain biome, or, like... Well, I know they can spawn another way space, but it needs to be, like, netherrack or something, which in case I do not have netherrack. Makes me another native block. I mean, I do have glowstone that I can craft still. It's really kind of hard to tell what exactly I'm supposed to do there, but, you know, at least we can make more, what do you call it here? Pumpkins here. I don't have all the bone meal inventory. We'll handle that at the end. But I'll use this one while we can. Okay, let's go back to the nether. Well, we have necessary resources to pull this off. At least to try it. Nothing here is too important if I lose it. Could also take a bow, I realize, but a good bow is still safe. It doesn't matter. I lost it, but I lost a power 1 bow. I only have 1 lava bucket. I don't actually need cobblestone so much. Okay, I'm gonna try this, because in theory, they guys cannot get up here. So if I like, do the classic like, iron golem strat, I don't think I have a spear, so actually I might just be cooked here. But if I just like build the little thing, if I... And so if like I do this, am I just safe to kill them? I can get potentially gold nuggets. I think they forget. I knew when spawn, they're not gonna just suddenly... I should build on... I don't think spawn this close, actually, but I should have built on slabs here, technically, just in case it could. Of course, this isn't necessarily the most effective farming method for gold nuggets and such, but I got a gold sword, which is nice, and 3 gold nuggets. Well, that's math. But hey, it might be faster to get a looting sword by killing the guy, because they all carry swords, like a zombie. That's something to consider. You guys are all mad at me down here, though. But like, if I leave the nether, do they lose their aggro? No, I want to test that. Because I know sometimes they do remember. Okay. Save the gold. That's the first time we've ever gotten those. Let's just eat this apple, no worries. Let's see. Did these guys, they're still mad, which... It's interesting if new ones spawn, actually. In theory, I should be able to kill these guys, though? Unless we're just making noises. Hit. I can't jump. Checking if people spawn there. The child can also kill me, but I don't win this 1v1, I'm bad at the game. Okay, well that's a lot of damage, but you know, I did win the fight, punching off the map, so it technically counts. So luckily I need to remove this area down here. It doesn't need to exist as an accessible point anymore. And I'll put slab on top of these later, I guess, to make this. But so the pagans will only spawn up here as a point for now, just so I can experiment with them, and then I can figure out a way to make such a mob farm, and then we'll be good. With those gunpowder, okay, I get TNT like fireworks, but I have a sugar cane, and I can just send them off and make pretty colors. I would like a crossbow, actually. Shooting crossbow fireworks would be fun just to do it, I guess. Yeah. This first shoe is very productive with the saplings regard. One useful thing is potentially getting golden apples, though. Not that, like, I really need golden apples to, like, survive, but they're nice. If I care for my zombies, I get golden carrots. So with the spawn rates this game, I might really need to just, I need to build multiple mob farms up here. It's the only way really to get things, I think. We actually do fishing, which I kind of lost my fishing rod, as I explained. Not the end of the world, but fishing might be able to give me kind of loot. So I do have to fix a mob farm next, because that will obtain me spider drops properly. Should know how to fix them up. I'll actually make the central column larger. Didn't need to do all those pumpkin seeds, but it's all good. Mature. Perfect. The pumpkins are now growing at pumpkin rates, and we're all not in dire straits. That's exactly how we did. And we proceed to eat both of the apples instead of saving them, because golden apples, who needs them, right? That's what I've always said. Okay, well maybe we'll get lucky, and we'll just magically obtain super spider. I mean, give me iron or a thing, you zombie. No? Alright. Try my hardest to reason with that zombie. Can't believe that didn't work. Yeah, I really wish piglins could spawn. That would be a game changer for this. Maybe they can, if the certain conditions are met. Maybe they don't spawn in a random block unless it's like a Crimson Forest biome, which could be cool. Unless you can cure a zombified piglin into a piglin. I don't think you can do that, but that would be kind of cool. I was needing a bridge eventually to find a swamp. Once again, next time I probably need to just think about how to make swamp biome, whatever it's called. How to make swamp biome, but how to identify biomes in this F3 menu that I have that's terrible. Because you know. It's not the one I wanted to button I wanted to hit. Anyway. I didn't want to take a screenshot. I'm fumbling about already. So, in that case... where am I? I don't even know. Here we go. In that case, thank you so much for watching. That's it for my video today. I have brain damage or something. I can't think. Better content tomorrow. I think I'll be a stream tomorrow, something to actually look forward to. But in Bed Wars Ultimate. Smash like and subscribe if you enjoy. You probably didn't, but that's okay. And peace out.